Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today I'm just going to do a quick update for the top 10 characters for Opbr after the 3rd anniversary. I have uploaded a top 10 character before, just when Kaido was released, and I thought that was the end of it. Then Bandai managed to, did another announcement for the 3rd anniversary, the next EX character, and it was EX Luffy. And it has changed the league, the meta, and my top 10 list rankings, because the rankings now is go according to my observation while playing in the league, how much it has changed to prioritize which character to use. So I will just say that this top 10 list probably makes sense, or some of them probably won't, and some of you will definitely probably won't agree to it. If you do like it, my list, and then agree to it, then put a like on the video, of course. If you don't like it, put a comment down below which one you think or feel is the right ranking for them, or maybe any other characters probably better to be on the top 10 character on the list for 2022 after the 3rd anniversary. So hopefully that you enjoy the top 10 list. Let's roll on to the list then. Number 10, Raid on Onigashima Uzdaz Kid. Well, Kid is still a really good unit. He's currently one of the sub character for Kaido's banner right now. So most likely, if you've been shafted by Kaido's banner, you would definitely should be getting this character most of the time, and you probably will get him at 6-star quite quickly. Kid is absolutely brilliant. Not very hard character to use, very simple. 2 skills that generally are very great to knock back people. He is a knockback king after all. He's very tanky. He can continue to recover HP and give a lot of the EX extreme unit a lot of headache. He can counter most of them. It's just a matter of you trying to retain your HP above the 70% or above, so you could just continue to be getting all of those damage reduction. But I have to say, Kid is absolutely brilliant. He will be in the top 10 list for a while, and he's very strong. So yeah, he's definitely worth one of the top 10 characters. Number 9, Raid on Onigashima Trafalgar Law. This law is still a brilliant unit. He has the ability to deny all of the meta character that relies on HP recovery, because he can block them from getting HP recovery, which is quite essential trait for most of the meta characters, such as EX Kaido. If Kaido doesn't have that HP recovery, then he will be as soft as butter. Even Roger can survive it. Most of the key characters anyway. So if you play this law correctly, he is absolutely a slaughterhouse. So I have to say, he still deserves one of the top 9 characters. If you are summoning for Kaido in this banner, he is a sub character for him. So most likely you will definitely get him to 5-star or at least 6-star by now, because he's getting shafted. But I say, even you don't get Kaido, you got this character, don't be disappointed. He's absolutely brilliant. Number 8, Roger Pirate's first mate, Sylvar's Rayleigh. This Rayleigh is one of my favorite units. If you are a very experienced player like me, you will enjoy playing this character, because if you know and the timing to do your perfect dodge, you will be a very annoying unit, and you can pretty much butcher all the characters in the current meta. His key thing is that his skills are quick. He can capture treasure quite quick, as well as destroy enemies and punishing them for using their skills or attack rationally, and you perfect dodge them and you just knock them all away. He is a very good character, because if you understand the perfect dodge system, his method, then it's gonna be very rewarding. That's why I say this character is very fun and very enjoyable as well. So he is definitely one of the best characters in the game right now. Number 7, Don Quixote Pirates Captain Don Quixote Doflamingo, or Young Dolphy. Dolphy definitely is one of the strong characters in the game right now, and one of the most used character in the SS League, because his main selling point is that he can create a web shield that can protect himself as well as his allies, and continue to rapid fire his web bullets on your face and rapidly destroy you. Especially if you render his HP down to half of it, he will be doing a lot of critical hit and hit you so hard that you'll be rapidly be dead very quick. The only problem is that if you up against someone like Kaido and you're hitting him without your extra critical hits, you won't even damage that Kaido. You can use this character, Don Quixote Doflamingo, against EX Alkainu. He will kill Alkainu quite quick, including the new EX Luffy. Roger, a little bit a problem. If Roger has built up his attack buffs up, he's stacked up to 100%, he will destroy a web shield quite quick and then just get through you, and you will just keep one-shotting you, or at least take you out quite quickly. So you have to be careful. But this Dolphy is still brilliant. He will be very annoying if you understand how to utilize his web shield. Number 6, Daimyo of Kuri, Kozuki Oden. Oden, still one of the best runners in the meta, and he is quite heavily used for people who don't have Yamato. But even though Yamato and Oden are very close in terms of their ability, it depending on who you favor more, because the good thing about Oden, he's quicker, agile, and his skills are extremely quick and very useful to get your opponent off the treasure area and just steal it from you. But of course, his major weakness is if your opponent attacks you from outside the treasure area or do a knockback, then of course Oden will be stopped from capturing, and he's very good at clutch situation. So I'll say Oden is still really good. In terms of like compared to Yamato and Oden, I prefer Oden's style, but naturally Yamato is still slightly the better one, but overall Oden's still one of the best runners, so I would say use him. He's still really good. Number 5, Kaido's son or daughter, Yamato. Yamato, a brilliant runner, very annoying as well because of her capturing ability. She has the slight edge compared to Oden, because while she's capturing, there's nothing can knock her off while capturing unless you do a status infliction or a knockback. Well, when it's status infliction, it has to be the infliction that can immobilize her from moving, like for example, stun, freeze, tremor, such and such. If it's just and shock. If you use something like confusion, it doesn't work. If you use something like incineration or a flame, it doesn't work at all. You have to use a status infliction that immobilizes her, then it will stop her from capturing. But either from that, she doesn't have much weakness. Her skills are great. It can deliver heavy blows as well, so you have to be careful when you go up against her. So, but I'll say she's definitely one of the best runners right now and is heavily used in the meta. So yeah, she's very good. Number 4, Navy HQ Fleet Admiral Alkainu Sakazuki. Well, I have deranked him off the top 3 character in the meta due to that of the existence of Kaido and EX Luffy. Because Luffy can easily destroy Alkainu if the Alkainu player doesn't be careful at all. You have to be very vigilant now against Luffy. Against Kaido though, you can fight him on the equal ground depending on your situation. If you can build up your attack stacked up to extra 50%, you might able to melt Kaido. But if Kaido build up his 70% defense and you're trying to attack him in his treasure area, you have no chance at all. So it really depends, but overall, Alkainu is still really strong. He can overpower most of the characters. Don't get me wrong, he's still really strong. But for me, right now, in the future, there will be a lot of EX Luffy running around. So Alkainu pretty much won't stand a chance unless you're fighting only Rogers, then you'll be fine. But if you're fighting Luffy, you don't stand a chance with Alkainu. So you're just depending on the situation. But don't get me wrong, Alkainu is still ridiculously strong. Number 3, King of the Pirates, Goldie Roger, and we welcome him back. Roger will be quite an essential character to use in the current meta because of the new existence of the EX Kaido and Luffy. Roger can easily overpower both of them as long you just be the smart one, build up your attack stacks all the way up to that extra 100%, then you'll be one-shotting all the characters. Of course, you don't stand a chance against Alkainu, but depending how skillful player you are, if you can manage to avoid getting incinerated, you can destroy Alkainu easily as well. And Luffy pretty much doesn't stand much chance against you, but don't underestimate Luffy. Luffy still can destroy Roger, but Roger has the better chance of fighting him. Kaido though, as I said, if Roger build up his attack stats up to that 100%, then he will just one-shot people all the time. He is a one-shot king after all, so that's why I put him at the top 3 for the future's sake. So yeah, welcome back, Roger. Number 2, the strongest creature alive, Kaido. My favorite defender right now, and he's absolutely a beast. Even at my 5-star level, as you can see, I can easily defend a treasure and take out EX Luffy, Roger, and Akainu, Oden, Yamato, all the EX characters. I can easily handle them. But of course, it just have to rely on myself building up my defense stack up to the extra 70%, including playing the smart way, and also be a watchtower to help out my allies. If I do all that, and then no one can really kill my Kaido. So I'll just say, playing Kaido relies on you understanding his full potential. Once you know it and you play him accordingly, he can't die. So if you have him at 6-star, you should be able to handle the current meta and get on the top league. So yeah, he's definitely worth at the number 2 position. Number 1, man who dreams of becoming the king of the pirates, Monkey D. Luffy. Expensive Luffy. I mean, EX Luffy. Well, actually, there's nothing wrong calling him expensive Luffy, because for our global players, he is a 2k value game character. So I don't know why Bandai made this business decision to get some global players to buy the character for 2k. Well, I don't know. Maybe some global players out there has that extra amount of cash lying around to buy this character, or you're fully loaded. But for free-to-play players, of course, you won't buy it. Even us that does invest in the game, we won't fall for that stupid trap to pay heavily for 2k for this character. We'll just have to rely on luck. But anyway, the most importantly, this unit is really, really strong. The most strongest unit right now, and the most unique one, because he can transform into 2 form, Snake Man and Bounce Man. And trait wise, he can deliver very strong blows. I would say out of the 2 form, I prefer Bounce Man, because Bounce Man can actually bypass your opponent's defense. It will pretty much just ignores the defense and destroy your opponent. Of course, it's not long range, it's mid range, but if you land this hit, you're pretty much a guaranteed kill for your opponent. But of course, Snake Man is the quickest one. It can reach longer. You can build up your attack stats up to that extra 50%. Once you get that, he will destroy and just pretty much beat the crap out of all the characters. Roger, Akainu, Kaido doesn't stand a chance if this Luffy build up his attack stats up. But against Kaido, if Kaido managed to knock you away, remove your attack stat, you won't able to defeat a Kaido. But against like Roger, you also have to be careful. Roger has the element advantage against you. If he build up his attack stat, you can get one-shotted quite easy. It's not like Luffy is not is unkillable. He can kill people quite quick. With great players out there I have seen and faced, he can destroy my Kaido quite easily. But I can also destroy Luffy as well, depending on who's the better player. But with Luffy, I've seen a lot of 4-star characters that, well, 4-star players out there, and he still can destroy a lot of characters, but of course it's very, very fragile. However, but overall, this character is, you can play him brain dead if you like to, because he can deliver very strong blows. So that's why I put him at 1st position, because he is a new character after all, with great traits, and he is Luffy as well, expensive Luffy. Well, anyway, so that is my top 10 list, and of course, hopefully I will get EX Luffy in the future and see how it goes.